There you go. Story City, that's a mural. That's so cool. And I'd say it's on the right building. Okay, this is, it's so tempting quilt shop, and we're here, I think, just in time. I just saw somebody go in. There's a closed sign, but if it opens up, you know where Diane's gonna be.
Expires December of this year. So,
Oh, good thing I got over here, huh?
in that case, it's free. Because it was a $20 gift card.
Really? So I don't owe you anything?
It's hilarious when I have people that come in, it's like, oh yeah, I'm giving you a lot of change.
Panel in the window.
Oh, okay, so this is the one that she was looking at in the window.
Yes.
This is when I was drooling over
Yeah.
in the window.
And then all of a sudden this guy here opened the door. And yeah.
He says,
So-
"Come on in."
I guess the trip was worth it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So there's a Story City carousel here, and we're gonna check this out. So I asked them if they could turn this on for me, and they are. This goes back to 1913. Now that would make me dizzy.
So this is where the carousel would have been located in the 1960s when we were driving through Story City on our way to Kansas City. But I don't remember seeing this at all.
Well, I made it, and it's open. So we're gonna go in and check it out. This is so cool. Well, we made it to the Hobo Theater, Hobo Museum. But you know what made me say theater? Check this out. Check this aisle out. This is in an old theater, and the floor is sloping down. That's cool. This is the old Chief Theater, so you can still see the theater lights. And I think the theme to the theater, it's got an old tin ceiling. There's Hobo signs. That's so cool, isn't it? It's like Diane's quilt codes,
Oh, yeah, cool.
in a way.
Uh-huh,
Lets everybody know what's happening.
yeah.
Okay, check out that frying pan handle. That's even longer than mine. Now that's a camp pan, boy. I like that. Okay, I have to show you this. Look at this, it's pretty cool. Train, boxcar. I think somebody's got this reversed. Because here's your engine, boxcar, tender. The tender should be behind the engine and then the boxcar. well, it's still cool. Here's something, pictures of Old Main Street in Britt, and then on Britt's Old Main Street, looks like a song there with some words to it. It's pretty cool, hey? I love old pictures of towns. So for those that don't know, the story of hobos goes back, to the Civil War. A lot of guys, when they got dismissed, out of the service in 1865 or whenever, would, jump a train to go home. And then, in my era, I think of my dad's, he was born in 1924, and, all through the Depression, you had people hopping trains, and it was another way for people to get around and look for work. And I don't want to say this too loud, but we even have hobos today. But let's remember that hopping trains is frowned on by the railroad. I saw this cup here. I love that picture on it. So I got it. That's it right there. There you go. And here's a recipe for a stew that serves approximately 1,500 people. And there's the amounts of everything you need to make it. I think that's so cool. So this is called the Hobo Jungle. So I'm thinking when they have their convention, this is maybe where some of them camp out. And this is an old Milwaukee Road boxcar, and it makes sense because it was the Milwaukee Road that went through here back in the day. And Britt is a railroad town that popped up a little bit after the railroad was here. And one of the first things built in Britt was a depot and a post office. Wonder if we can find a date on this. Okay, there's a 262 over there. So, and I think this says 462 built. So it goes back to 1962. It's pretty cool, huh? Check out that steamboat. That's pretty cool. So there's a pavilion over there opposite the car we're at. And there's some signs on a pole over there. I'm gonna go see what they say. Okay, I think those are like mileage signs to different cities and towns. That's pretty cool. There's another look at this. And there's a hobo sign there. And I think there's another couple on this side. Yeah, up there. So I suppose during the convention, this place is filled with hobos. There's a railroad spike, and there's the car over there. I really would like to make it to a convention, but this works. Oh, and here's a couple of street signs, so There you go. Hobo Lane. And back in the day, once again, this was the Milwaukee Road that went through here in I believe it was 1870. But I'll check the date and I'll plug it in here just in case I was wrong. So one more thing in Britt, I've showed you the museum, we've seen where the boxcar was, where they have their hobo camp for the convention, and I wanted to bring you to the cemetery. This is actually the Evergreen Cemetery in Britt, Iowa, and this section here is just dedicated to hobos. And there are, I thought I read 24 graves here, but I will put up the number and make sure it's correct. And then there are markers for some others. So there's a total of 38 hobos being represented here in these graves. So I'm just gonna walk down them. So these are memorials, and there is a really cool one right there. How's that for a name? Milwaukee Mike. Railroad Randy. Pony Horse. There's a cross here. And there's some more on the other side. This is National Hobo Memorial. So I'm just going to walk down and stop every so often so we can see some of these names. Well, that was the back row, and I'm going to walk up this front row now so you can get an idea of what these look like. That's pretty cool, hey? All these have a railroad spike on the gravestone. Those look like they're pretty old, huh? So what do you think, guys? I'm thinking there must be an awful big hobo camp up in heaven, hey? Yeah. Well, I've showed you all the stones here, so well, I wanted to stop and show you this memorial because I just think it's awesome. I found it on the internet at home before we even left. This was our main goal, so Boone, Iowa, stop there was just kind of a bonus. But now we're heading to Blue Earth, Minnesota, because we need to get to a yarn shop there. So I'll catch you later. We're at Welcome Stitchery, and I want to thank you all for watching our video. God bless you all, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'll catch you on my next one.